Hey girls, this is Angela. She's going to be our newest team member. I'm just going to do a mini makeover on her so that she can have this video to look back at for her records to reapply and know the product. I'm going to start with medium. This is our color correcting moisturizer. It's going to knock out any fine lines and dark spots, and it's going to correct your face and have all the evenness. So like see this on your side of your face. I'm just going to stipple it on. So like, this is perfect for if you're just like going to the lake or the gym or something. A lot of girls will wear this. It's waterproof as well. Anti-aging, skin shielding. So like I barely did anything, and look at your, I love that stuff. And most days, some people apply this by itself, some people only wear foundation. I love to wear both. Then I'm getting double the amount of anti-aging properties, and I'm getting double the skin shielding properties, and I'm getting double coverage.
Now is this is the base? This is foundation?
No, this is color correcting. This is color correcting moisturizer. That's how color products work. Okay. Like this is just our tinted moisturizer. Just moisturizer. That's how much it works. So this is the medium tinted moisturizer, and I'm just putting it all over. It also has our Cineplex and our Shield in it. Do you watch my videos?
So, yeah, and I haven't seen them all. I've seen some, yes.
So do you know what those two things are?
I think I remember you saying the anti-aging stuff.
Yes, the Shield is our patented formula that protects your skin. It not only, it's not an SPF. We don't have SPF in our products. It completely blocks. It has UV blocking technology in it.
Okay.
It's in our lipstick too. Our lipstick, not our gloss, but our lipstick when worn has 100% UV coverage.
Okay.
It's not an SPF. It completely blocks the sun.
Okay.
Our Cineplex is our anti-aging property that's patented, and it speeds cellular renewal by 23%. It anti-ages. It prevents fine lines and wrinkles.
Okay, so what's this?
This is tan anti-aging foundation.
Okay.
And I think this is your color because you have olive type complexion, which a lot of people say tan. I can't wear tan foundation. My favorite foundation colors to use are tan anti-aging foundation, cream beige, and dewy. Those are the three I order the most for clients, but we have about 10. We also have foundations that are not anti-aging that are $10 cheaper. They're the same name, they just don't have the anti-aging Cineplex formula in them. So that's with your foundation. See how light it is? Our foundations color conform to your skin. So that's how you can still wear tan and I can wear tan. It can create its own shade. You don't need a winter and a summer color. It creates its own shades, 3 shades lighter or darker. So you can wear the same foundation year round. Okay, now I'm going to go in with our Sandstone Pearl under your eyes. This is our Shadow Sense, but I use it as concealer, brows, everything.
What did you call it again?
It's called Sandstone Pearl. Under your eyes, you want to use either Sandstone Pearl or Candlelight.
Okay.
And you'll have all this in the video to go back and watch instead of taking notes. Is that easier or what?
Yes.
So you can use either your ring finger to just tap it in, or you can use a brush. Our shadows can be used all over the face, even your lips, as blush, as brows, contour, everything. And they also contain the anti-aging. You see how? Wow. Yes, I love our stuff. Like it feels like so natural though, doesn't it? Yeah, I love it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Mocha Java. This is Mocha Java Matte. This is the color you want to use for anybody with light brown hair, medium brown hair, or lighter for their brows. I'm going to put it on a little brush like this.
Okay.
I'm going to go on your brows, up and over. This is also a good color to use for contouring your cheekbones. It's not quite dark enough to use.
Yes.
It's not. Do you not fill in your eyebrows?
Not like this, no.
So you're not used to it.
Mm-mm.
But it's not going to look like that when we're done. We also have brow scents. I prefer the shadow scents. It stays on better, but the brow scents, we have a lighter one that's even lighter than the Mocha Java that you could get to use for your brows. You're like, what have you done to me? Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to set your foundation and your concealer.
Okay.
This is our loose translucent powder mixed with our bronzer. I like to keep it in an old makeup container because I don't really like our brushes. If I'm in a hurry, I'll use this. How you use this is you tap. This is a bronzer. The powder comes in the same type of formula. You tap it 3 times to activate it. You open it and you swipe it across your face. The bristles tend to fall off.
Okay.
So I prefer to put it in an old, this is just like an old powder container. And I actually have mixed in here the bronze and the loose. And then I just dust it all over.
Okay.
And always take it down your neck. Looks dark. And if your brows still look too dark, we can take it off. But I was just demonstrating how you use that. You may be more of a, the color would be called light brow scents. This is our blush scents. All of our concealers come in one just like this. Everybody's bought all my concealers because I don't use mine as concealer. I use the white concealer a lot. And you can mix the white concealer with any foundation or any blush, anything to make it lighter colored. But all of our foundations and our blushes are very, very pigmented. A little bit goes a very, very long way. So if you see that's barely even a dot, and it's going to be like almost too much. So you take it like that, smile. This is cherry blush scents. You're probably more of a toasted rose color. But as half of my stuff gets in, clients buy it, and I can't keep it for personal. It's super easy to use. It's waterproof also. And it's not going to look like that, don't worry. Just blend it out. Just so you just have a little bit of a flesh cheek. Now eyes. On your eyes, I would probably use Mocha Java Shimmer or Mocha Java, the same color I used on your brows.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is it's super easy to use. It sets in about 60 seconds. And it sets for the day. It doesn't crease, doesn't flake, doesn't end up all under your eyes. I'm just going to take a brush and I'm going to pat it in. So I'm just putting it all over your eyelid. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. And then hope you have somewhere to go after this.
Well, I'm going out to dinner tonight.
Okay.
So yay.
Okay, I'm going to go back with that sandstone pearl that I used under your eyes, and I'm going to use it under your brows. Yeah, let's see how this makeup lasts until dinner. How about that?
Okay.
It's 9:30 in the morning. You're going to be amazed. Okay, now you just pat it in. You can do all this with your finger also. Okay, now I'm going to go back in and do the inner corner of your eye. Right here.
Again, you said sandstone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't have very much darkness, so I'm using sandstone instead of candlelight. Whereas if you had a lot of darkness around your eyes, I would use candlelight because it's got peach tones in it, and peach cancels out darkness. Okay. You just needed a little bit of brightening. You didn't really have any darkness. Okay, now you take garnet. I don't know if I would use black liner on you. The same brush that I used for your brows. I'm just going to take a little bit of garnet and I'm going to do a little bit of liner on your eye. This stays in better than any eyeliner ever. We have the eyeliner. This still stays better. Except for this, I'm going to do just the outer. You don't want to take it all the way across unless you're really doing dramatic look. It's going to close your eye up. You want to stop about halfway. And then just let it dry. I'm going to do the other one. And if you notice, I'm barely even touching the brush to the tip of this. A little bit goes a long, long way. They last a long time. And each shadow sense, I probably use more shadow sense than anything. I use multiple colors every day. They are $22 each.
Now this is the shadow sense also?
I've used shadow sense. Everything that I've used is shadow sense on your face.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to go in with that same color and do right under your eye. Okay. Just with what's left on that brush. See how like natural it looks instead of like cartoonish. Okay.
Where do you buy your brushes?
Amazon. We have brushes.
Okay.
You can buy them and sell them. But our supplies you don't get PV on. You don't get paid on them. You don't get discount on them. On your supplies you don't get discounts on them. You just pay full price. So basically you're advertising and trying to sell brushes and not making any money on them.
Okay.
It's off of Amazon. I buy these off Amazon, girls, and I mark them up and resell them. I use the same brush sets every time, and I use the same brush sets in my videos. And with our products, synthetic brushes work better than natural. So I'm just, like I haven't even put any more on this brush. I'm just going in and kind of creating depth right here on the outside of your eye. Yeah, that's super natural. Our mascara's been sold out for a while, so I just use I'm just gonna use mine on you. Spray you. If you warm up your mascara between your hands like this, it's gonna distribute more evenly. Don't pump your mascara; it's gonna get bacteria in it. Do it around and around like that. And your lashes have two sides, so you're not just gonna go up and out like that. You're going to go on both sides of your lashes. Oh, just look down. So go that side and that side. Starting at the root. I will say I do like our mascara though. A client bought it from me. First day I got it, but I used it in my video where I dumped my head. And I liked it a lot. It's not, doesn't make you have like huge, long, bold lashes, but it doesn't flake. And it doesn't get like dry and crusty. And it stays very, very well. It's waterproof. Now our Lash Sense, which is our mascara with under Sense, which is the conditioning. It has two sides. The condition, it's the same price too. So when it comes in, you want to grab it. It's got a conditioning side, and you put it on, and then you put a mascara over it, and it makes your lashes really long without fibers. You know how fiber lash makes your lashes really long? It's like that, but it's with conditioning treatment instead of fibers that fall all over your face. Okay. And what I can do, I think this is too long to send in our message, so I think what I can do is I will put this on my YouTube and set it as a private video, and I can only share it with our team members. So this is a simple look y'all can do every day. Yes. Look straight down. We also have something called Lash Extend, which is kind of like, you know what Latisse is?
Yes.
Okay. It's like that, but it doesn't have any harmful chemicals in it or anything, and it grows your lashes in like 6 weeks like crazy. So everybody thinks we're just lipstick, and some of my girls only focus on lipstick. But your moneymaker is going to be your skincare and your foundation. Right now, there's probably 2 colors in stock out of 36. There were 70 colors. They come down to 36. A lot of my girls are freaking out, and I'm like, stay calm. This company's booming. Like, when stuff does come in, like, it sells right away. It sells itself. I didn't even work yesterday. I sold $200 worth of product. I didn't advertise. I didn't do anything. It's repeat clients. Once they buy one of these or one of this foundation, they're going to come back for more and more and more. The lady across the street, I did her makeover 2 weeks ago. You can do just what I just did to you, or just tell her. I only did her makeover because I knew how to do it. She was going to buy the products without me teaching her. Just because, like, you can repost any of my videos, you can repost any of my pictures, my posts. You can literally take my entire advertising page and just dump it onto yours and use all my stuff. I don't care. You work. You have 2 kids. I don't care how you sell it. Anything I can do to help you. So she originally bought $100 worth. The next day she wanted more. She bought $200 worth. She has bought $700 worth in 2 weeks. Like, these ladies get their hands on this stuff and they go crazy. She's never worn makeup. Like, everybody is obsessed with it.
Cool.
So it pretty much sells itself. Basically, you have to get your client in the door, and then they're just going to keep coming back. And like, you'll say, oh, yesterday I was like, oh, I'm not going to work. I'm overwhelmed. I've got too much going on. I've been sick. I'm going to focus on this. I sold $200 doing nothing. Just somebody said, oh, do you have this, this, and this? And I just happened to have it in stock. The first few months I had no stock. I only invested $56. I only collected money, took the orders, wrote them down, used the money via my PayPal, transferred it to my bank account. I set up a different bank account for mine than ours. So I would try and put in a $600 order at a time. That gets 50% off.
Okay.
If you order at least $300 at a time, you get 40% off. Never order under $300. You're not going to make any money. You're going to get 20% off. That's a waste of your time. So I try to order $600 at a time. I get it for $300 because you get a half price. So I collect the $600 from the customers. That sounds like a lot, but that's only 10 people want a lip kit. A lip kit is 1 oops, 1 gloss, 1 color. That's only 10 people wanting. You place that order, you collect the money, you made $300. If they live out of state, I charge $267. That's how much shipping is on a lip kit in our little bubble mailers.
Okay.
If they live local, I will either ask them if I need to deliver or put it out on the porch.
Okay.
But yes, so your moneymaker is going to be your skincare and your foundation. Like a foundation with tax is $66. A lip color is $27. The lip colors are going to sell themselves, especially right now when everything's out of stock. Some girls have been wearing this for 2 years and they want every color, but everybody else is on the bandwagon now and they can't get them. So a lot of girls,
How long-
will buy.
Your foundation, how long will that bottle last?
Okay, here's the thing about our foundation. It's an air pump. You see how this is pumped up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, instead of your little Clinique bottle, you're getting every single ounce out of this. I have used this every single day on myself as well as clients for 4 months.
Okay.
I'm talking prom girls, bridal trials, anybody who can fit this foundation because this is one of my favorite colors. I love the yellow and the creaminess. So that's me and my clients, and sometimes applying more than once a day if I take off my makeup to do a tutorial video on YouTube like that, and I still have that much left.
Okay. So it'll go at least.
Oh, I'm almost 5 months in, about a year.
Okay.
But you also have to remember it has your skincare and your SPF already in it. Not SPF, but skin shielding. So, a lot of people spend like $100 on skincare. This has your skincare in it. This is skincare makeup.
Okay.
Now I'm going to show you with the Mocha Java how to do your contour. So I'm just going to do a few dots right here. So this, almost everything I've used on you is Shadow Sense.
Okay.
They're only $22 each. They are probably one of my biggest money makers. Because they can be used all over the face. They're so easy to work with and everybody loves them. Now I'm just going to pat it in.
And what is this called, what you're doing?
Contouring. This is making you a cheekbone. You have to work quickly with it though, because once it's set, it's set. So now you have a cheekbone, but then you need to go back and fix, blend it in with powder. Contouring is just where you're drawing
Okay.
a cheekbone. But you don't want it to look like there's lines like that. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. One of my favorite things to use, y'all, is this. If you can tell, it's all gone. It's $3.99. It's Wet n Wild. It's a contour palette. Don't tell anybody. It's better than anything I've ever used. So what I'll do is I'll go in with this white powder and go up and out under my eyes. This is what I'll do last. Just using this left excess. And I'm going to go in and use a little bit of the bronzer. Do a fish face. Okay, this is where your cheekbone is. You're going to start where your eye ends and go up like you're going to touch the top of your ear. That looks crazy right now, but you have to blend contouring. So now you have cheekbones. They're way too prominent, so you're going to go back in with a little bit of the white powder. And you're going to blend them out and make them softer. And this, of course, is something I wouldn't say you have to do every day. It does make a huge difference and it only takes a few seconds, but you're going out to dinner tonight, so. And see, that's not blended well enough. But see, the Shadow Sense being under it makes it set and stay for the whole day. So sometimes I use even Shadow Sense under my regular shadow and regular blush and stuff. This is also one of my favorite blush kits. I'm only telling y'all this. I don't tell anybody else. This is e.l.f. It's $8 at CVS. It has a pink, a dark, a peach, and a neutral. So I mix and match these more to like this darker color. I'd probably wear the Praline Rose. These I'd wear with my pinks. This is more of like a bombshell nude color. Okay. Smile. But I swear to you, these are the most natural blushes. So I do add to our makeup, but a lot of times, you know, I'll tell a client up front, you know, I love this blush set or this, but I think you need this to go with it. What do you think? Do you feel like a clown?
No.
Okay.
The eyebrows are going to take me to get used to, but...
We can wipe them off.
No, it's okay. No, leave it.
Okay. What lip color do you want to do today?
I don't
Pick
care.
one of these. What color are you wearing tonight?
You know what? I have no idea.
Okay. You gonna do salmon?
Sure.
Wipe your lips like this. Alright, so you're gonna go one way, leave your lips apart. This is one of my favorite spring colors, and it made our 36 cut list. So they cut our 70 colors down to 36 so that they can mass produce them more quickly. They picked which the best sellers were, but they're also doing special releases and special colors. So like the Sassy Z was a special release. Okay. Look up a little bit. Sorry. Now I'm going to do the second cut. Then I'm going to go over the lips apart of your mouth. Yeah, you don't want any line in here. Alright, leave it open. I'm going to go over those two with a bombshell to lighten it a little bit. The thinner your coats, so when you pull it out, if you wipe off the excess, the thinner your coats and the longer you let dry between coats, the longer the coverage you're going to get. Now let me do your floss. Together.
I did read we're supposed to do the gloss throughout the day. Is that right?
Especially at first when your lips are going through exfoliation. But once your lips are used to it, not really. And there she is. Now you have all your notes on video.
Okay. Thanks.